Good evening, America, and welcome to the 5-Minute News Hour. My name is Brian Gartland. Yes, we've been apart for some time, but don't worry, I'm back, and I'm never going away again. Sure, I'll go away, plenty of times, but I'll always come back, like a strange cat that's not really yours, but he spends a lot of time on your deck or porch, and you feed it, you leave milk or water out there for the cat. Apparently milk, cow's milk can give cats the shits. In any event, I'll try not to shit on your carpet. But if you don't want me to, don't let me in, or don't feed me milk. In either event, it's good to be back. And since I've missed some things since I last broadcast, I've decided to recap them in a parody song set to Billy Joel's We Didn't Start the Fire, if I may. Bum ba ba bum ba bow now. Ba 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 na ba na ba 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 na da na. Ba 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 ba. Paul Ryan VP exposed Princess Titty. Mitt Romney hidden tape replacement refs and Golden Tate. I didn't do the news 'cause I was bored and lazy. Didn't have much else going on. I didn't do the news. No real good excuse, but I'm doing one now. Amy Poehler, Will Arnett, still sucks to be a Met. R.A. Dickey, he's been cool. Chicago kids are back in school. That's all I've written so far. So that's all I'm singing. With the first presidential debate only 2 days away, the question on everyone's mind is, why? Why do we still have to do these things? Yes, President Obama and challenger Mitt Romney are locked in a near-even deadlock according to most polls, but do we really have to hear these salt-and-pepper-haired gentlemen that belong to the wealthiest and most elite portions of our society explain to us how the other one is going to try and ruin America in the next 4 years, but if they're let in, if the jokers in Congress don't stop them, will bring us closer to a utopian paradise where we can all skip stones and sing songs and drink lemonade. Big fan of lemonade, always have been. But what I'm really looking forward to is the vice presidential debates with Paul Ryan and J.J. Biden. Yes, if you like wild threats, unsupported facts, bragging, and just foul language, you need to tune in to the vice presidential debates. Or try and listen in on a conversation between my father and I. The conversation's pretty much the same. One of us is a super fiscal conservative. Guess which? While it's true that nationwide the polls show that 50% of Americans would vote for President Obama if the election were held today, and 47% of Americans would vote for Mitt Romney, that 3% difference being within the margin of error, the difference is more pronounced in key swing states, such as Virginia, Ohio, and Florida, where the president has a 10 to 13 point margin of victory. When asked about the closeness of the race in these important swing states, former President Bush, the last Republican to win both Virginia and Florida, responded, "This is the only swing state I care about," and got into a big tire hanging from a tree before shouting, "Push me, Jeb, push me. I want to touch the sky. Like that time I flew in that airplane. Man, that was fucking awesome. Don't tell Dad I said fuck. Push me. Jeb. Push me." Former time-traveling killer robot and governor of the state of California, Arnold Schwarzenegger revealed in an interview with 60 Minutes recently that he has a bad habit of keeping important information from those closest to him. Not only multiple extramarital affairs, but things like waiting until a few days before he announced his running for the governorship to tell his then-wife. Oh, the former governor and Expendables 2 star said, "I try to tell people the things, but I just start talking, and it's like, God, fucking the maid, God, no, you don't understand. Why? Why don't you understand?" Seems to me there's a shitload of impressions in the show so far today, which brings us to our next segment. A bad impression of Ray Romano reads Chicago's local weather forecast for the upcoming week. Oh, here we got
Mid-70s for most of the week. And rain on Wednesday. Oh! 52 degrees and raining on Saturday. Oh, Robert! Ma! Deborah!
As the fall TV schedule kicks off and America's favorite TV shows return to the air, it's important to remember that books and magazines... I tried, I couldn't do it. Nobody reads anymore. These aren't notes. This is chicken scratch. I forgot how to write. Want to see me try and write cursive? There. That's as close as I can get. That's a cursive D for dick. Now, it's time for sports. With the NFL replacement referees gone forever and the good old real ones back, it's time for the NFL fans to focus on hating who they really hate. Kickers. It looks so good. It looked so good. The American League MVP race is as close and exciting as it's ever been, with 21-year-old Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim center fielder Mike Trout stealing 30 bases and hitting 30 home runs this year. He could win the award, which would be shocking because Miguel Cabrera of Detroit's Tigers is in the lead and tied with the ability to become the first Major League Baseball player in 45 years to hit for the Triple Crown, which is leading the league in runs batted in, batting average, and home runs. When asked about how he'd feel to possibly lose the award while winning the Triple Crown, Miguel Cabrera said, "Is cake and pie still free after the game?" Good. Then he walked away. See, he's a larger gentleman. Kind of fat. For all of me here at the 5-Minute News Hour, I'd like to thank you for tuning in. If you did, and if you didn't, then I'm going to say something terrible about you, because you'll never see this. Your parents don't love you. They never have, and they never will. Hopefully they're dead. So, suck on that. I'll be back Thursday to recap the presidential debates, because that'll be fun, and then at intermittent times after that. Forever. Have a good night and a great night.